The Sky Island. In a small, picturesque village nestled between rolling green hills and the shimmering sea, lived a spirited boy named Jack. With his messy hair and twinkling eyes, Jack was known throughout the village for his boundless curiosity and adventurous spirit. He spent his days exploring the woods and meadows, always on the lookout for something new and exciting. One sunny afternoon, as Jack was wandering through the forest near his home, he stumbled upon an ancient, gnarled tree that seemed to touch the sky. Its branches were thick and sturdy, and nestled among them was an old treehouse, hidden from view by a canopy of leaves. Intrigued, Jack climbed up and discovered that the treehouse was filled with old books and mysterious artifacts. As Jack explored the treehouse, he found a dusty old book titled The Secrets of the Sky Island. He opened it and began to read about a legendary island that floated high above the clouds, home to whimsical creatures and hidden treasures. According to the book, the only way to reach the island was by a magical ladder that would appear to those who believed in the impossible. That night, Jack could hardly sleep, his mind racing with thoughts of the Sky Island. The next morning, he returned to the treehouse, his heart full of hope. As he stood in the center of the treehouse and closed his eyes, he whispered, "I believe in the impossible." Suddenly, the ground beneath him trembled, and a shimmering golden ladder appeared, stretching up into the sky. With a mix of excitement and trepidation, Jack began to climb. Higher and higher he went, until the village below was nothing more than a distant memory. When he finally reached the top, he found himself standing on the edge of the Sky Island, a breathtaking land of floating mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and vibrant, colorful plants. As Jack ventured into this new world, he met a variety of whimsical creatures, each more extraordinary than the last. There were friendly cloud rabbits that bounced from cloud to cloud, talking trees that shared ancient wisdom, and fireflies that lit up the night like stars. But the most fascinating creature of all was Polly, a parrot with feathers that shimmered like a rainbow and a sharp wit to match. Polly quickly became Jack's guide and companion, leading him through the many wonders of the Sky Island. Together, they discovered hidden caves filled with glowing crystals, fields of flowers that sang in the breeze, and waterfalls that cascaded down from the floating mountains in a dazzling display of light and color. But not everything on the Sky Island was idyllic. Polly told Jack about the shy cloud fairy named Nimbus, who had lost her confidence and, as a result, could no longer bring rain to the parched lands below. The Sky Island needed Jack's help to restore balance and bring Nimbus out of her shell. Determined to help, Jack set off with Polly to find Nimbus. They traveled through the whispering woods where the trees murmured secrets and crossed the rainbow bridge, which shimmered with every step. When they finally found Nimbus, she was hiding in a quiet corner of the island, her soft blue wings drooping with sadness. Jack approached her gently, sharing stories of his own struggles and fears. He encouraged Nimbus to believe in herself and her abilities. With Polly's help, they showed her how her magic could transform the island, making it more beautiful and vibrant. Slowly but surely, Nimbus began to regain her confidence. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of colors, Nimbus took to the sky and performed a graceful dance, her wings shimmering with newfound strength. She summoned the clouds, and soon gentle rain began to fall, nourishing the island and the lands below. The inhabitants of the Sky Island cheered, their spirits lifted by the return of their beloved cloud fairy. Jack knew it was time to return home, but he left the Sky Island with a heart full of joy and a promise to visit again. As a token of their gratitude, Polly and Nimbus gave Jack a small crystal that glowed with the magic of the island. "This will always remind you of your adventure and the friends you made here," Polly said with a wink. With a final farewell, Jack climbed down the golden ladder and found himself back in the old treehouse. He looked at the crystal, feeling a sense of pride and happiness. From that day on, Jack wore the crystal around his neck, and his stories of the Sky Island became the stuff of legends in his village. And every time he looked up at the clouds, he knew that somewhere high above, the Sky Island awaited his return, full of magic, wonder, and friends who believed in the impossible. Thank you for watching The Story's Wonderland, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.